All right, welcome back, everybody. Base Sunday. Our next guests are from the Larkspur Historic American Legion Hall. They are here to tell us a little bit about a uniquely structured rendition of the 1966 hit musical Cabaret. It's a big show, 6 dancers, 6 actors, 4-piece band, experienced up close and personal at the Cafe Theater's small space, reconstructed into a 30s Berlin nightclub, directed by Hector Correa and choreographed by Sarah Byers. It stars Corinne Proctor as Sally Bowles, and as well as renowned area actors. Life as a Cabaret, Old Chum is a well-crafted, slightly raunchy production that will have you singing along with the actors. I wrote this too long. Let's just introduce them. It's Corinne, right? Corinne, there we go. Proctor, and the Emcee is Jeremy Vick. Welcome, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Should I say to you, bienvenue?
That's right, willkommen.
Welcome. Yeah, I could go off on lunch here, but it's such a great show. How much fun is it to do this?
It is such a blast for me. I was so excited when I got the call that I was cast as Sally Bowles. I've loved the show since I was a kid, and I actually grew up listening to my mother sing Cabaret around the house before I'd ever seen it, and I always wondered what a chum was. I wasn't sure, but so I loved the music, grew up on it, and I saw a tour of it when I was a teenager. I've just always loved it, so I think it's one of the best musicals ever written.
Well, you've got a great role. You've got an incredible role as well as the MC in it. You're kind of the voyeur, so to speak, in the whole thing. How much fun is to put your own spin on that part?
Well, I mean, every single night I get to dance with a monkey. I get to waltz with a monkey, get dipped, lifted, thrown around. I get to sing so many fun songs, and they're all just a little bit different. So at different points of the show, as the story's going on, I get to like put my own little spin on it, and with fun, great music.
And do you have to work on your accent a little bit?
It's true. Actually, Corinne helps me a lot. We've done 2 shows now, and the first I had to have a Russian accent, and this one a German, and she is the one, she's a dialect coach, so she's the one that helped me out.
Oh, that's great. Well, I think we got a little clip. Why don't we look at it, and then we can comment a little bit. Here you go, Cabaret. Oh, there you go. Well, you guys are kind of watching. You've only done 2 productions, I guess, so far, right? You did 2 shows, you said?
No, 2 runs, actually.
2 runs.
We opened in January.
Yeah, we've been doing it for like 11 weeks. I think we've done 35 shows.
Oh, my God. So you can do this in your sleep now.
I majored in acting.
True.
I can't do math. I have no idea how many shows we've done. A lot.
You could break out in song and dance right now, I would imagine. Well, talk about Sally Bowles. It's a complicated part. You're kind of an ingenue that kind of gets changed around a little bit.
Sally is a very interesting character. I think she's been done in a lot of ways. I read the source material, the Berlin Stories by Christopher Isherwood, and in that she's very different sometimes from the way that you see her portrayed in the show, but she's sort of lost. She's very young in the book. She's 19, but he's so surprised to learn that because he thought she was 26, so she's a very kind of hard-ridden 19, and I was really interested in bringing in her youth, her innocence, she's trying to be something, I think, that she isn't, and she's maybe running away from something too.
Right.
So.
And in Larkspur, talk about the theater. It's kind of small, and how does that kind of enhance the whole viewing there? Do you feel like you're in the cabaret room yourself watching this?
A little bit. It's fun. We've got tables set up all around, so and they're right in front of us. I mean, we had a moment just last Saturday where, you know, I'm hip grinding and jumping forward and groping, and an audience member literally 2 feet in front of us was just like, had the shocked look on their face, but also were excited that they were shocked. And I think that's a lot of fun.
And you get, every audience is different, and you play off that, and you draw your energy for them, do you not, as actors?
A little bit, yeah. When it's a packed house with standing room only, it's definitely a different vibe than when there's 15 people in the audience. You're like, well, this is about us just having fun and doing what we do because we love doing it.
I did a few shows in college many, many years ago, but I would, you know, one night you expect a big laugh, and you deliver a line or finish a song, and it's not there, and then other times you do something that no one laughed the night before, and all of a sudden, oh my God, that was great. And you're like,
right.
What? What happened?
And they laugh at the weirdest things,
They do sometimes laugh at very strange things, and It's exciting though, because I think that's what makes theater so different from other things, is it's so changeable, it's so malleable depending on how the audience is reacting, and that makes it exciting. People are always like, oh, how do you do the same thing every night? But it's not the same. It's very different, and it's exciting that way. I like the Larkspur space in some ways better than the space that we were in the city, because I feel like I can see the audience better.
Yeah.
That follows by as a little blinding, but
it takes a while. The spot blinds you, and so for the first half of Willkommen, I'm just pointing at people and hoping that, you know, they think I'm looking at them, and then by the end of the song, I'm actually connecting with people. But great fun.
Yeah.
It's great fun. Well, we wish you guys all the best.
Thank you very
so
much.
Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Good luck with the show. You can catch Life as a Cabaret Old Chum at the Larkspur Cafe Theater through April the 15th. Performances begin at 8 o'clock Fridays and Saturdays, 7 o'clock on Sundays, and you can reserve tickets at brownpaperticket.com. I think we're all covered there. Stay tuned. More Bay Sunday coming up right after this.